So this chapter 13 begins talking about homeostasis, and homeostasis is maintaining a stable balance, a stable and balanced internal environment. And there's motivation to do this, obviously, in order to, which is the physiological processes that induce or sustain a particular behavior. So the difference in actual state versus wanted state causes us to restore our balance, and homeostasis is challenged by like losses that are required, such as heat, water, and food. So thermoregulation is really common for homeostasis, and there's two types of ways that organisms exist to heat themselves: endotherms, which make heat from inside their body using metabolism and muscular activity, and ectotherms, which are animals that get their heat from outside their bodies, which rely on bursts of anaerobic muscular activity that require oxygen during rest periods, so only during rest periods. And then endotherms have a greater capacity for oxygen, so they use aerobic activity. Negative feedback is discussed because it's a deviation from the desired set point that triggers a compensation action of the system, and it's normally found in a set zone, which is a low and a high mark. So usually they have those with temperatures, which is like a low is like 97 and a high is like 99 or something like that. So redundancy is how multiple mechanisms monitor and conserve certain supplies. So how a lot of mechanisms work together in order for homeostasis to be maintained. So say, for example, hypothalamic regions control two different areas of thermal regulations, and legions of the preoptic area interfere with cold response but not warmth, and that can be seen in Figure 13.3. And the hierarchy of thermoregulation circuits, some at the spinal level and some in the brainstem and others in the hypothalamus. Behavioral homeostasis is a changing of exposure of the body surface, such as huddling or extending limbs, or changing external insulation, which is using clothing or nests, or changing surroundings, so moving towards light or dark. Ectotherms move towards heat to stay warm to help fight infection, and endotherms use internal fever to generate ways to fight infection. So how humans get fevers. Fluid regulation works by water moving between two major body compartments: intercellular compartment within the cells and extracellular compartments divided between interstitial fluid and blood plasma that move through aquaporins. Diffusion occurs through the selective permeable membrane and allows certain molecules to also move through, and that's how the body regulates fluid. Thank you. That was